Okay, so let's start our jingle design on our library page in BandLab. So get to your library page. Once you're on your library page, you're going to click Create in the top right-hand corner. Create, okay? Just like we've done before, we have to choose one of these six options to start with. We're going to choose one of these 6 options to start with. Let us use the drum machine. We're going to start with the drum machine, okay? Now, this video is going to be focused on setting up the structure of your jingle, okay? Setting up the structure of your jingle. I'm going to ask that it's set up very specifically so that way I can listen to many of them. As you can see, when we clicked on the drum machine, it put in an A and a B, which is not something that is foreign to us. We are going to click over here and then delete the B, and then we're going to delete the A as well, okay? Now, I'm going to be using this white playhead, and I'm going to be putting it back to the beginning over and over and over. I do that because I want to be working strictly in this area, okay? Now, in our drum machine pattern area, okay, we're going to choose pattern C to start because it's a blank pattern. It's a blank pattern, okay? Now, everyone is going to have the same drum beat, but after I design the drum beat, you'll be able to choose whatever drum sound you want. So let's first start by designing the structure of our bass drum. As you notice, there are 4 light gray boxes, followed by 4 dark gray, 4 light gray again, and then finally 4 dark gray again. We're going to consider each one of these its own grouping. So we're going to put a bass drum on the first of the 4 light grays, and then another bass drum on the first of the 4 dark grays, and then repeat. So this is what our drum sounds like so far. Okay? Straightforward, just the bass drums. Now, let's take out bass drum 2 and 4. So we're left with just this. We're going to replace those bass drums with snare drums, which is the purple here, okay? So what we have now currently is a bass drum on the first gray square, a purple on the first dark gray square, and then it repeats. Okay, now that would be a fine beat, but we want to spice it up a little bit. We're going to put a hi-hat, which is a cymbal, okay? The red here, the O, we're going to put that on the third 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 of every single gray grouping, okay? Now here's what that sounds like. That's a really popular, dance beat or song beat or, pop music beat. It's in a lot of different songs. But for us, that's going to be the basis and the structure of our jingle, okay? So let's make sure that our playhead is at the beginning here. And we're going to click Add C. We're going to use the arrows on our keyboard, 1, 2, 3, 4. We go right to the end of that and add C again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add C again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add C. Now, if you notice, there's no awkward spaces and they don't overlap. There's no spaces, none of that stuff. But if that's the case for you, feel free to just delete what you have and start again. Add C. 4 over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add C again. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's okay to mess up. If you mess up, you can delete what you have and add it again. Okay, now here's our drum pattern. And that's based off of the 808 drum machine kit. You can do drum pads, which are more electronic sounds, such as, let's see, what's this sound like? That's cool. There's so many to choose from. But you also, if you go to drum kits, you can choose. This is more of an acoustic kit, more like a rock band kit. Let's do pop rock. What does this sound like? They're all good. The beat stays the same, but the actual sounds that are being made will sound a little different. You get to choose, okay? At the end of this video, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4 C's. C, C, C. That's pattern C. 4 pattern C. 1, 2, 3, and 4. At the beginning of your song, your jingle, okay? Now, like I said, you can choose whatever instrument you want, I'm going to probably go with, I have liked in the past, where is it? Drum pads. Prince kit. I've liked Prince kit, but you don't have to choose that. You can choose whatever you'd like. Okay? Now, make sure that the last thing you do in this video is that you go up here to new product and you label it your last name, Jingle Project. Okay? It's very important. Your last name, Jingle Project. After you've done that, you can click Save. We always wait for it to say Revision Saved in the bottom left here. And that's the end of this video. Move on to the next video where we will add some bass.